When we're talking about patient selection, we really need to think about what type of procedure we're doing for the pathophysiology. And this could kind of the minimally invasive ascending root space involves, of course, the Bentall procedure, but we're also talking about valve-sparing root replacements, straightforward ascending repairs, and then, as I said, the hemi-arch aspect of that. I think in general, at this stage of kind of the procedural development, acute type A aortic dissections, they've certainly been done before, but in general, that's not your ideal kind of patient selection or ideal patient. When you're having to do concomitant cardiac procedures, in general, that is not an ideal situation. And then that, question about complex endocarditis, whether or not, you're going to have to end up doing more and encountering more with repairing the endocarditis. The redo procedures for these situations kind of fall into two categories. It can be a challenge because there could be scar tissue around the aortic root and your exposure may be a little bit more challenging with the minimally invasive approach. And then you may have the presence of bypass grafts and then having to kind of face that. But of course, the advantages of the redo procedure are that you don't have to dissect out the rest of the pericardium in order to, complete your ascending aortic procedure. So it really comes down to case selection and what the type of procedure is. There are, as I said, two different approaches: the preferred J type or even the T incision. This leverages our experience with minimally invasive AVR, so it's just an extension of the techniques and procedure. We need these standardized protocols, so we really have to have these protocols in place, and it's really, I think, ideal to start in the AVR space and then transform to the root and ascending space. I wouldn't necessarily recommend starting with ascending and then moving to other minimally invasive procedures.